What up, what up, what up, Mac heads, maniacs? What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Kev Videos, True Stories.
I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga in the alley. I'm your doctor with a need, want some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy.
That was it. I never stopped banging. I started banging hard, then I got so hard till it was a shame.
Welcome to another episode of Kev Videos, True Stories. Today I'm going to talk about Ducky Hood. It's going to be real short, real quick, and to the point. During the late 1970s, I spent a lot of time in Compton, so I became familiar with some of the gangs of Compton Crips, and the Pyrus. Well, I kind of knew the majority of all the gangs of Compton, the black gangs. So now, fast forward to like 1989, maybe 1990, something like that, somewhere around there, 89, 91, give it a 2-year gap. I'm in the LA County Jail. I go to Wayside. I'm in Wayside County Jail. And, I'm immediately looking for the alley. I'm looking for the 40s. I'm looking for the 30s to the 100s. Anybody from the 30s to the 100s. Kick it with, right? Hang out with, get to know. And so I go to play basketball one day. I'm solo because it ain't no neighborhoods, ain't no O's up in there, but maybe like 2, and they from 60s. It was a dude from 111 in there too. And that was it. But they not housed where I'm housed at. I'm just solo with all rivals and Mexicans. And so I see this OG dude, this light-skinned dude, man. Like, dude, he's kind of chunky. If I remember correctly, he has some braids in his hair, some plaid braids in his hair. And I see on his forearm, he got a tattoo on his forearm. You could tell it's kind of old. Might have been a YA tattoo or something. And so I look. It looked like a block older me. A block H and a block C. So I walk up to him. I say, "What's up, cuz?" Remember, he an older dude. He big dude. I'm a little dude. And he look at me like I hit him up aggressively. But I wasn't being aggressive. I'm just saying, "What's up, cuz?" Because that's how you greet Crips. And I believe he's a Crip because of his tattoo. And he's solo too, like he ain't talking to nobody, he ain't messing with nobody either. So, we had this little stare off and shit. I'm like, "Cuz, you from Harlem?" He said, "No, I ain't from Harlem." But I'm like, "Cuz got OHC blocked up on his arm." So I'm like, "Well, what's that on your arm?" He said, "That's my set." Like, he don't want to get to the point. I'm trying to get to the point. And I'm like, "You got the original Harlem Crip on." He like, "I'm from Duccy Hood." "Oh, what's that?" And he's really mad. Like, he's really like offended, mad, right? Like I'm bothering him, like I'm a thorn in his side or something, or I'm just doing too much. But I'm genuinely trying to get to know my Crip dudes, right? What? I'm like, "Cuz, you from what?" I'm like, "Where?" So I had to ask him for confirmation, like, "What did you say?" He said, "Ducky Hood." All right, I'm cool with that. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know what it means. I didn't want to ask too many damn questions. I didn't want to offend the OG, you know what I mean? I was trying to be respectful, but always curious about this gangbang shit. He said, "We from Compton." I'm like, "Oh, all right. End of story. Like, I don't even, at that time, I wasn't even talking to dudes from Compton like that. And so, all right, see you later. And I'm like, Ducky Hood, man, I don't think Cuzz playing me. I'm like, he from Harlem, why he playing me? So I go see him again. I'm like, 60 Crip? He like he don't even want to talk to me. Like, I'm still on his last nerve. OG dude, man, I don't know what he was going through, because we didn't even really conversate after that. You know what I mean? I just asked him, where your hood at? He tell me by Ludus Park and Alondra, south of Ludus Park, near Alondra in the 710 freeway. I'm like, yeah, who y'all run with? He like, shit, Atlantic Drive, South Side. Oh, all right. All right. End of that story. But I had never heard of Ducky Hood. They're a little small hood in Compton. And that might be why I never heard of them. I don't know, because I thought I knew all the sets or the majority of the sets in Compton. And I hadn't heard of Ducky Hood. Never even heard of them. So some years later, I'll go to prison. And when I leave from the reception and we go over to the actual yard, they put me in, I think it's closed. They put me in with the closed B custody dudes that got a lot of time. They put me in there with them, and my first cellie, I walk in there, another light-skinned dude, kind of chunky. I'm like, shit. I'm like, where you from? Like, I'm from Ducky Hood. Oh, you from Ducky Hood? All right. So, boom. Them the only two dudes I ever actually met from Ducky Hood. And both dudes seemed like the one in the pen, he was a little more wired up and confident. But the dude from Wayside, he was like a irritated, defensive type of dude. You know what I mean? So, them the only two dudes I met from Ducky Hood, though. And from my understanding, very small hood, very tight with Atlantic Drive, Compton Crips. And shit, that's pretty much it, man. But it's kind of funny. I was going to make a joke about it, but that old ass tattoo, man, that O, that D looked like an O, man. The D looked like an O. He should have socked out whoever gave him that tattoo. That wasn't no cool D, but nevertheless, shout out to the Comptons. Shout out to Ducky Hood. And that's my story for today. If you like this video or want to see more, click the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you're a regular, you know what to do. Leave a comment. Let me know where the name Ducky Hood came from, who started them, and when. And is it true or not that they were started by the Nutty Block Compton Crips? Somebody from Nutty is responsible for starting Ducky Hood. Let me know, because I don't know. This is one of the hoods in Compton that I hadn't heard of back in the days. All right, y'all, I'm out of here, man. Y'all take it easy. Peace.